Good morning. We are in Cuba. Just loaded some cargo. Well, we haven't loaded it yet, but I've got it all arranged. We're going to go to Guantanamo Bay, the naval base right here in Cuba. So let's go ahead and get this loaded up.
Transporter from dispatch. I see you ask for a cargo mission. The ground crew is waiting you on the parking to load the crates. Transporter form dispatch. Loading cargo. Please stand by.
Yell out the window clear.
Transporter. Transporter from dispatch. The cargo is on board. You are clear to taxi to the runway and take off.
Alright, let's get this all set up. I believe if we were really to fly into Guantanamo Bay, we have to enter from the water, and there's just a little sliver because you cannot fly across Cuba legally. Airspace is closed, so you have to come off the water, do a hard right turn, and hit the runway. But for us, we're actually going to just fly around Cuba and check it out and see places where we're not allowed to see. There goes a little plane flying right over us. Cool. Let's see, I do not know. Well, we're going to head
Fly
out.
left traffic runway 07 Cessna tree 24. Mullet ground, Cessna Sierra Kilo Echo Echo Tango Echo Romeo request taxi for departure to the south.
Cessna Sierra Kilo Echo Echo Tango Echo Romeo taxi to and hold short of runway 07 using taxiway. Contact tower on 123 decimal, 4 when ready.
Taxi to and hold short runway 07 using taxiway Cessna Tango Echo Romeo.
Okay, we are cleared for runway 7. You can see when we get out of the United States, there's not a lot of markings. There's no taxi lines. Looks like they got a hold line, but it doesn't indicate your runways. You're just basically it's a warm one today, 26 degrees. I believe we can get out of here before that other plane comes because I can see him out there in the distance.
Moet Tower Cessna Sierra Kilo Echo Echo Tango Echo Romeo ready for departure to the south at runway 07. Cessna Sierra Kilo Echo Echo Tango Echo Romeo altimeter 29er decimal 9er 8 wind 113 to 20. Departure to the south approved.
Cleared for takeoff runway 07.
Okay, we're cleared for
Cleared
takeoff.
for takeoff runway 07 Cessna Tango Echo Romeo.
So we'll need one notch of flaps. We're going to have a crosswind, of course. And we are heavy. Just a little bit overloaded. Not bad.
Cessna tree 24 wind 11 tree at 20. Cleared to land runway 07. Cleared to land runway 07 Cessna tree 24.
Transporter, good flight.
Cessna Tango Echo Romeo, continue for south departure.
Moe Tower Cessna Sierra Kilo Echo Echo Tango Echo Romeo continue for south departure.
Train goes right up there, don't it? What is that purple stuff? Little graphics error. There's a cool little canyon there. Maybe we'll fly up that canyon.
Cessna tree 24, turn next taxiway. Cessna tree 24, contact ground on 12.3.4.
123.4 for Cessna Tree 24. Cessna Tango Echo Romeo leaving my airspace, frequency change approved.
Okie dokie.
Moe Tower Cessna Sierra Kilo Echo Echo Tango Echo Romeo frequency change.
Okay, we're out of his airspace. Can't tell if that's a dam right there. Well, let's see if we can get a hold of Guantanamo Bay right there. Hello, tower.
Tower Cessna Sierra Kilo Echo Echo Tango Echo Romeo 42 miles north, 2,400 feet to land. Cessna Sierra Kilo Echo Echo Tango Echo Romeo Tower. Altimeter 29.9 read wind 062 and 14. Make left traffic runway 10.
Left traffic 10.
Fly left downwind runway 10 Cessna Tango Echo Romeo.
Looks like we got some weather over there. Of course we do. Don't think we want to get in the clouds. We're trying to just fly VFR over there. Got a nice little mountain range over here to get over. So I'm just kind of looking at my map and gonna try to pick a quick way up over that red. I'm still climbing a little bit, but I don't want to climb too much. Alright, we got her leaned out a little bit. That weather does not look good at all, does it? Okay, my red's gone, so that means I can make it over the next ridge. Question is, can I get over the ridge before I get into the clouds? Well, let's level off here. Not using any autopilot today. I'm just gonna hand fly this. Hopefully those clouds are farther than they look. I think they are. It's kind of cool terrain though. Oh yeah, it looks like them clouds are quite a ways over there. We do have precip along the coastline, so it looks like we'll be below the clouds. We're still doing a left base to runway 10, 10. Oh yeah, I think we're fine. We'll just, once we get over this ridge right here, we can start down. Oh yeah. Drop right off, get underneath them clouds. You can see the ground down there. It's quite a ways down there. So yeah, we shouldn't have a problem. This is one country I would love to go to. I just don't understand the stupid government politics about Cuba. I get it. Back in the day, we were all scared, but I think it's time to get over it. Plus, it's a country that has a lot of vintage cars, like going back in time. It's on my bucket list. Hopefully, our politicians will let things lie. Don't know why we have to isolate them. They're our neighbors. If we're worried about Russia, open it up. Let's get more Americans in there and not worry about it. That's just too simple, though. I think it's kind of, I don't know where the politics are now these days. We're just getting over COVID right now, so that's changed the whole world in different ways, so I don't even know what we do anymore. That's a whole different world there. Okay, we got over the ridge without getting into the clouds. I'll just trim the old nose down a little bit. Got some farms down there, it looks like. That's cool. trying to figure out, I don't know how big a screen you got, but you can see right here there's this white line and there's some white up here. That's actually reflections off of my dashboard from the sun into my windshield. When you have it on ultra, you got all kinds, and you can look at my cowling. You can actually see the reflection.
Tower November 0802 Zulu 11 miles west, inbound visual runway 10 approach.
You have the reflections of all the clouds, and you'll notice.
November 0802 Zulu Tower. Altimeter tree 0.00, wind 059 at 15. Cleared visual runway 10 approach.
And there'll either be reflections on my glass if the sun's just right. See, now that's, I've kind of changed directions and the reflection's gone away. So
Cleared visual runway 10 approach, Dodger 02 Zulu.
when you have the graphics set at ultra on this, and you got a computer that can actually handle it, it's kind of mind-blowing about how the simulator works. I mean, look at the clouds, the shadows. I mean, it's pretty. Now I'm back in the sun, the reflection's back in my windshield. It's pretty crazy. And then when you get in the rain, I don't know if we've flown in the rain yet. We've flown in some snow, but rain, you actually have raindrops on your windshield as you're flying. If you're flying slow enough, you'll see them slide over across the windshield. Maybe we'll luck out and get into some rain. Let's fly over here and see if we can't get into some precip. I still think it's too far out, but look at those clouds. Isn't that cool? And it's 20 degrees Celsius, so we don't have to worry about icing. So what's impressive with this is my setup. I've got a 55-inch monitor, 4K, so the detail in this is crazy. I don't know how it translates into a YouTube video or not. But
Dollar 02 Zulu wind 059 at 15. Cleared to land runway 10.
but all my gauges are crystal clear. I can read all my numbers.
Cleared to land runway 10 Dollar 02 Zulu.
Nice little airstrip right there out our right window. Our tower's probably wondering what the hell we're doing. Got a plane off there. Close to the airport. Looks like it's going in for a landing, but I'm trying to find some weather, see what it's like flying through the weather. I mean, we're going fast enough, the rain might not stick to the window, it might just be flying right off, but like on takeoff, on your takeoff roll, looks pretty cool. Now in real life, when you see a orange cell on your radar, you stay away from it. You don't fly into it like we are. These things you just want to stay completely away from. But that wouldn't be much fun now, would it? But there are updrafts, downdrafts, especially in a plane this size. It could go wrong pretty quick. Could grab you and you could gain altitude. Oh, there goes our lovely ATC, of course.
Runway when able.
It drives me crazy when it does that.
Dair 02 Zulu exit runway when able.
So we'll kind of watch our vertical speed. I got it trimmed pretty good to where it just holds. I mean, it kind of bounces between 1 up, 1 down, 100 feet. But we'll see what it does when we get inside of this cell, if it drops us down or if it sucks us up. This is probably a downforce at the bottom.
Dair 02 Zulu, turn next taxiway.
Because everything's fallen, so we should get a downforce. When you're in the upper levels where it's a cumulus cloud, where it's on an uprise, you might get pulled up. So we'll see if the simulator does anything when you're flying into this.
Dair 02 Zulu exit runway when able.
Because most of the time you have your autopilot set, so it's going to hold. The plane's going to do whatever it possibly can. Right now I just got it trimmed, so the plane's not going to do any correction whatsoever. That looks pretty nasty.
Dair 02 Zulu contact ground on 118.45. 118.45 for Dair 02 Zulu.
Okay, I can hear the raindrops hitting the plane. see a little bit on the windshield. Oh yeah, now they're running down. So we're in the rain. You can see the water streaking up the windows because of my speed. I mean, we're doing 120. It's not doing anything to my, it's not dropping me, so there's no downdraft. But yeah, you can see the water streaking up the windows. But we're doing 120 miles an hour, so no windshield wipers needed. Now we're pretty much instrument flying now. Do a turn and get out of this thing, so. Yeah, I was kind of wondering if it would drop our altitude. I thought it would. But it seemed to keep level flight. When you're in stuff like that, you're pretty much just flying off my instruments now, just watching my artificial horizon and my vertical speed and just make a turn without losing or gaining too much altitude. Because every time you turn, you gotta pull back. If you just do a turn, you'll lose altitude pretty easy. Well, let's get on the ground. I don't know which way the storm's moving. Need to do a left downwind. Alright, there's our airport in sight. Right there on that little peninsula. So we're gonna go ahead and richen up everything. Start slowing things down a little bit. This will be our left downwind for runway 10. So when you do these airports that you're not familiar with, you just kind of look at landmarks. Here I want to touch down, so I'm kind of looking, I might just go maybe towards this green spot right before these mountains, and then right before the edge make my turn to, so I got downwind, base, and final. When you're familiar with an airport, you hit little landmarks, and them are makes a nice little square, and away you go. So never flown in here, so I'm just gonna kind of slow it down. We're gonna keep our altitude because we've got a nice little mountain right here. It'd been easier to do a right downwind, keep us out of the hills, but it's still, it's just simple. It's pretty easy.
Cessna Tango Echo Romeo phoneme alphabet equals X Microsoft
Oh, you're a
UPSPH equals
dummy.
WIHND wind slash phoneme 089er at 19er. Cleared to land runway 10.
Okay, thank you. I just
Cleared
hate
to
air
land
traffic
runway
control.
10 Cessna Tango Echo Romeo.
I wish they would fix this. Okay, there's our road, our little mountain ridge, and our dark spot. So we'll just go ahead and turn base here. We're still slowing down. It's kind of different in your brain when you decrease your throttle, you actually gain altitude because your nose drops. So there we're within first notch of flaps. Second notch of flaps. And yes, we knew we were going to be high because of the mountain ridges we just flew over, but that's not a big deal. Okay, we're full flaps. We are high on speeds, a little less throttle.
500.
Winds are a little bit off of our left nose, not bad. Got 4 whites, so we're high. Of course, we knew that. This plane's pretty forgiving. You can bleed off speed easily. It's just a great plane to fly, easy plane to fly. Okay, there was getting one of our. Now I'll just add a little power, float on in.
Transporter from dispatch. Nice landing. Go to the next parking and put your parking brake on.
Cessna
I'll
Tango
be in
Echo
touch.
Romeo turn next taxiway.
Oh look, we're on American Naval Air Base in Cuba. We got lines, we got signs.
Cessna Tango Echo Romeo contact ground on 118.45.
I don't know why I bother with ATC. I should
Going
learn
to
my lesson.
118.45 Cessna Tango Echo Romeo. Guantanamo ground Cessna Sierra Kilo Echo Echo Tango Echo Romeo taxi to parking.
Cessna Sierra Kilo Echo Echo Tango Echo Romeo taxi to general aviation parking via taxiway Alpha.
Okie dokie.
Taxiing to general aviation parking using taxiway Alpha Cessna Tango Echo Romeo.
Okay, let's clean the airplane up, flaps up. There's our little feller to park us. It's parking us a long ways away. They're gonna have to carry their boxes a long ways. Okay, here we are.
Transporter. Cargo unloading in progress. Stand by, pilot.
Stand by, pilot. Ooh, that looks badass. There you go. Turn our lights on. I don't know if you guys want to see the NeoFly setup. I've just been kind of skipping it because I don't know if you want to kind of see what's available. I'm not sure what you want to see. If you just want to see the flying and not worry about loading the aircraft or setting it up, or I don't know. You should let me know what you want to see, because it don't matter to me. I got to do it all anyway, so it doesn't take that too long to set up. But I just don't know if it's something y'all want to watch.
Transporter from dispatch. The cargo was picked up by the customer. Your mission is completed.
Very good. We are done. That was a quick little 33 minutes. Get into here to NeoFly. Log. There we go. $5,400 for that. And now that we're here, we can go back to that one. Got cargo there. Let's see what's available. What kind of plane can we... Oh, should we buy a plane? I've been looking for this plane. Oh no, here we go. I just bought a plane in Cuba. Boy, watch the customs be fun on that one. Nice. I've been wanting that plane for a long time. Haven't seen it. Finally found one in Cuba. Yeah, where's our small trips go to? Nothing on small trips. Short hauls, but how we can get back to Bermuda, we can get into Panama, Colombia, nothing into Mexico, and that's kind of the direction we want to go. Do I gotta do a check ride? Nope, I've got my oh, that's right, we got the Diamond Aircraft 62, so we could jump into the Beach Bear now and fly. Perfect. Well, that ends at this one. We will figure it out. We got 2 planes we can fly now in Cuba. We can get the multi-engine. I got 2 planes to get back to Idaho now, so. Well, have yourself a great day. Thanks for riding along, and we will see you next time. Bye.